Imagine a country sitting on more oil than Saudi Arabia, a treasure trove of black gold promising endless wealth. That country is Venezuela, and its story is one of the most dramatic economic rises and falls in modern history. For decades, oil fueled a golden era, making Venezuela one of the richest nations in Latin America. Skyscrapers dotted the skyline, highways buzzed with imported cars, and the middle class enjoyed a lifestyle many could only dream of. It seemed like the party would never end. But beneath the surface, a dangerous dependency was growing. Venezuela's economy became a one-trick pony, completely reliant on high oil prices. When you bet everything on a single number, you risk losing it all, and that's exactly what happened. In the 2010s, global oil prices crashed, and the Venezuelan dream shattered almost overnight. The foundation of their entire economy crumbled, and the country spiraled into a crisis that continues to this day. The consequences were catastrophic. Imagine your life savings turning to dust. That's what hyperinflation did. Prices would double in a matter of days, then hours. A wheelbarrow full of cash might barely buy you a loaf of bread. Salaries became worthless, and the bolivar, their currency, lost virtually all its value. People who once had comfortable lives were suddenly plunged into poverty. The government's attempts to control the economy with price freezes and currency controls only made things worse, creating a thriving black market where essentials were sold at astronomical prices. Soon, the crisis seeped into every corner of daily life. The once bustling supermarkets were now filled with empty shelves. Finding basic food items like flour, rice, or milk became a daily struggle, forcing people to wait in line for hours, often with no guarantee of getting anything. The shortages didn't stop at food. Medicine became a luxury, and hospitals struggled to function without basic supplies. Power outages became a regular occurrence, plunging cities into darkness for hours or even days at a time. And in a country with the world's largest oil reserves, people were lining up for gasoline. It was a paradox that baffled the world. So what happened to the oil industry that was supposed to be the country's savior? Years of mismanagement, lack of investment, and corruption had taken their toll. Skilled engineers and workers left the state-owned oil company, and equipment fell into disrepair. International sanctions further crippled the industry, making it nearly impossible to produce and export oil effectively. The wells that once pumped billions of dollars into the economy were now rusting and idle. Venezuela was sitting on a sea of oil it could no longer tap. Despite the immense hardship, the story of Venezuela is also one of incredible human resilience. People found ways to adapt and survive. Bartering became common. Communities came together to share scarce resources, and a spirit of ingenuity emerged from the crisis. Millions of Venezuelans made the heartbreaking decision to leave their homeland, seeking a better life in neighboring countries and beyond, creating one of the largest migration crises in the Western Hemisphere. Venezuela's journey serves as a powerful cautionary tale. It shows that having immense natural wealth is not enough. Without sound economic management, diversification, and stable institutions, even the richest country can fall into ruin. It is a stark reminder that true prosperity is built on more than just what lies beneath the ground. Thank you for watching. If you found this story insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more untold stories from around our world.